Hi Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your reading. We're going to do your weekly check-in reading and plus your work and your love reading today. Sorry I don't have all the opening titles and credits and blah blah blah. It's just that I'm recording from another location and I'm recording via my iPad Pro today. So whilst I could edit on that and put all the, the cards that I'm using in and stuff like that, if I save it to the iPad and then upload it, it's too much, it takes up too much space. So we just record and then we just upload straight away. All right, we're going to have a look at your weekly check-in, Capricorn, and then we go to work and then love. Let's have a look at who Capricorn is this week. Pardon me if through the reading I sup on my cup of tea. I don't usually drink tea, but I'm at my twin sister's place at the moment, so I've had a few cups today. And it's just nice. It's nice sitting down and having a chat and having a cup of tea. So show me who Capricorn is between the 16th and the 22nd of September. Who is Capricorn between the 16th and the 22nd of September? And what is the theme of the week for Capricorn, please? What is the theme of the week for Capricorn? Okay. There we go. Okay. And can you show me, please, Universe, what is Capricorn's goal this week? What is the goal for Capricorn this week? What is the goal for Capricorn this week? And what is the obstacle? Oh, there we are, that you need to overcome. That's interesting, that flipped out. And what could Capricorn be achieving by the end of the week? Okay, there we go. There we are, okay. What does Capricorn need to avoid this week? What does Capricorn need to avoid this week? And what does Capricorn need to embrace this week? What do they need to embrace this week? And if Capricorn needs advice, where can they go for advice or support? Okay, so let's have a look. Capricorn, you are the Two of Wands. Wow. Planning ahead you are this week. Ready for a new direction with the Two of Wands. I mean, you're still standing beyond the borders of the wall. That's the only thing. But with the Two of Wands energy, when you're the Two of Wands, you're ready for a new beginning. You're ready for it to take a new direction. Some of you guys might be in a partnership. This would usually be a career partnership though. So it might be that you guys are a part of a partnership as well, Capricorn. But usually when you're the Two of Wands, you're ready for that new direction. This is the card of being ready to take that direction. This is the card of planning. You've got the Ace of Wands that starts off the reading. Well, it starts off the Wands. That's all about a new idea. But this Two of Wands is about planning, taking the idea and planning. Three of Wands is then launching. So there you are, guys. You are ready to take action with the Two of Wands energy, and you're putting a few plans into action with that Two of Wands energy showing here. Some of you guys possibly looking to go abroad even with that Two of Wands energy. There might be something about emigration, that type of thing, Capricorn. What's the theme of the week? Four of Coins is the theme of the week. Ooh, two different energies together. But then Four of Coins could be about gaining security. So the theme of the week might be about gaining security, in which you guys are now putting a plan into action with the Two of Wands, because it's about gaining some form of security. Or if it's not gaining security, Capricorn, it's holding on to what you have. Because the Four of Coins, you can see, I love this version of the Four of Coins. He's got the Pentacles clasped so tightly to his body. This card is holding on to what you have and protecting what you have. So this can also be self-preservation as well, the Four of Coins can. If it's to do with a material object, it's keeping those objects close to you. So it's holding on to what you have, whether it's your job, whether it's your property. I get the impression with the Two of Wands energy that you're putting a plan of action into place here, Capricorn. It's all to do with retaining and holding on to what you have, especially if it's of material value. Or protecting your territory. There are certain cards within the tarot that indicate protecting one's territory. Four of Coins is one, Nine of Wands is the other. So that's interesting. Let's have a look at what your goal is for the week, Capricorn. Did I not mention the Nine of Wands? Oh my God, it just showed up. Yeah, the goal is the Nine of Wands. It's to protect your territory. There's definitely something that I'm wondering if it's your home or something like that, Capricorn, because the Four of Coins could be your home. This is keeping hold of your possessions here, and your goal is to protect your territory. There's definitely something here that you want to protect. I think that this is about a plan of action. You're not going to leave. You're not ready to... I mean, this is definitely ready. I mean, the Two of Wands is all about taking charge, right? So it might be that you guys are showing us taking charge of your future here with this Two of Wands energy showing here, Capricorn, in which the theme of the week is all about holding on to your possessions, protecting your assets with the Four of Coins energy showing here. because your goal is to protect your territory. It's to guard your territory with the Nine of Wands energy. What is the obstacle you need to overcome? Right, the Page of Coins. I'm wondering why. The obstacle might be payments, money. Because the Page of Coins, you still need to pay stuff out. So the Page of Coins can be debt. And it might be that if you are looking to protect your territory, protect your assets, protect what you own, hold on to what you have. So this could be saving money as well. Okay, so it might be for the week, Capricorn, this is you guys taking charge with the Two of Wands. It's all about saving money, protecting your assets. Well, if you're looking to take care and guard your territory, Capricorn, could it be therefore that the obstacle is you've still got to expend money? Page of Coins can be debt. It still might be that you have to pay things in installments. Might be there's a child involved in the situation, you know. But the Page of Coins, I think this is money. You know, you want to save money with the Four of Coins, and that's definitely you on the card because Four of Coins is a Capricorn person. So this is all about the theme of the week is probably, protecting your assets, saving money, but the obstacle might be that you've still got some little debts, payments you've got to make, whether it's children's schooling or, paying for the children's clothes or, paying this bill here and this bill there. You're still going to have to spend money. You're still going to have to spend money. You can't get away from that, unfortunately. What could you be achieving by the end of the week? Ten of Wands. Well, you're still persevering, aren't you, with the Ten of Wands energy? You're still struggling on. So you could be achieving, by the end of the week that you're still, the Ten of Wands is a struggle card, and it's where you are, you're struggling with this heavy weight, but you're still doing it with the Ten of Wands energy. So I thought that if we turn this card around, I think that what you could be achieving is that you're still holding everything together. It is hard work, but you're still holding everything together with the Ten of Wands energy. What do you need to avoid? The Four of Cups energy. I think that you need to avoid turning down an offer of help, perhaps with the Ace of Cups energy showing here. Because the Four of Cups is the help card. It's not so much of a help card. It's like the Ace of Cups. It's like any card that shows the presentation of some form of help. But this person here, can you see his face? He's like, I don't want it. He's like, yeah, I can see this help being offered, but I don't want it. So maybe you need to avoid kind of turning down some form of help or support with that Four of Cups energy. What do you need to embrace? The Nine of Cups energy. Okay, wishes will come true. You're going to achieve what you're setting out to achieve with the Nine of Cups energy. Okay, but also the Nine of Cups is indulgence as well. So maybe you guys need to embrace it. You can indulge once in a while with the Nine of Cups energy. It just feels like you're so like, feels to me when I look at the reading, Capricorn, you really want to save money. Like I get the impression that you're denying yourself certain things. And it could be in the avoidance with the Four of Cups energy. This almost looks like a cup that's been held out in terms of temptation, a temptation that's being presented to you. But he's like, no, got to abstain. Got to abstain. No, I'm not going to take that. I'm going to abstain. He looks like he's like, no, I'm not going to take that. I'm going to abstain. But it looks like to me you need to embrace it. Sometimes you can go out and have a good time. You can indulge a bit. What are you so afraid of? The trouble is, the more that you try and hold on to your possessions and what you have, the more, I think there's a lesson to, in a way, be learnt through these cards, Capricorn. And the more that you try and hold on to your money, there's a thing with the law. Have you ever heard of the law of attraction, guys? Because what the law of attraction says is that in order for money to come through, you've got to be able to be a little bit open with it. So you can't be afraid to spend money, and you can't be afraid to let your hair down and enjoy yourself and reward yourself from time to time. The Four of Coins is about meanness. I'm not being horrible, but I think you guys are kind of being a bit mean to yourself, if it makes any sense. Because the theme of the week is you guys are holding on to every damn last penny. You don't do anything nice for yourself. It's all about just conserving cash with the Four of Coins energy. But the thing is, the obstacle is, some of you guys have got kids you've got to pay on. Some of you guys have got bills. The Page of Coins is where you have debt. You've got things you've got to pay out. Whether it's the school fees or, whether it's the school uniforms or, whether it's a credit card bill or, whatever it is, you're still going to have these important things that you're going to need to pay, and, you've got to kind of embrace that you can go out and have a good time sometimes with the Nine of Cups. You can go out to the pub or you can go out for a meal or something like that. You don't have to hold on to every damn last penny for God's, for life. You don't need to do that. You should be able to indulge a little bit because, a little bit of what you fancy isn't going to hurt you. Some of you guys might come back and say, no, Carol, I can't. Literally, I've got no money at all. But it's all about having a mindset. And when it comes to money, sometimes when you've got kind of this, because what I'm getting from this reading as well is a poverty consciousness. And sometimes even if you haven't got the money, Capricorn, and you're kind of like, oh man, you know, I'm broke. I haven't got, even saying the words I'm broke, it encourages more brokenness. So even if you say the words I'm broke, I don't have the money, I can't do this, it encourages, it will block out your, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to block out your abundance stream. So you can't bring more abundance into your life because you're saying you don't have abundance. So I feel that this is, what I'm seeing here for some of you guys is that you are, and this is for me, you definitely just taking charge this week. Because this week it's all about saving money and conserving cash. Your goal is to protect your territory with the Nine of Wands energy, to guard every single last penny, to be as cautious and careful as you can with the Nine of Wands energy. But you can't overcome the obstacle, Capricorn, that you do have those bills and you do have those important things that you're going to need to spend on. By the end of the week, yes, you could achieve just holding everything together, the Ten of Wands, but you do need to avoid, you know, I don't think this is help. You think that you do need to avoid it kind of reluctantly. If there's an opportunity that presents itself to you for you to indulge and to have a good time, avoid kind of saying no with that Four of Cups, because you need to embrace that you do deserve to indulge every now and again and to have a good time with the Nine of Cups. If you need advice and support, where can you go? You've got the Ace of Cups here now. Well, this is somebody who can give healing and help and support. Just go to someone who can heal you, help you, support you. Because that's the Ace of Cups. It's all about healing, help and support. Go to someone who can support you in your endeavours. Okay, but I don't think that he's somebody who can kind of, I think it's somebody who can heal you off this Four of Coins energy. I think it's someone who can heal you of this, because what I'm getting here is that you guys are so afraid. It just feels like in the reading, Capricorn, you're so afraid to do anything nice for yourself. You're so afraid to spend any money. I know that, you know, everybody's got responsibilities and stuff, but it goes deeper than that, because you're going to the place of poverty consciousness. Your head is saying, oh, no, I can't do that. You know, oh, no, I've got to spend, I've got to save the money. No, I've got to save money. Can't spend a thing. But what you're doing is that when you're kind of introducing that type of behaviour, what you're doing is that you are not only kind of stopping your flow of money to come through, you're not kind of rewarding yourself for the things that you do as well. I'm not saying to spend, you know, hundreds of pounds or dollars on a dress or a pair of sneakers or something like that. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying every once in a while, it's really nice to treat yourself. And I think that you deserve a treat in this reading. So, and, you know, even if it's a little treat, even if you know, you go out for a $5, $10 or $5, £10 meal, you know, and you go to a nice cafe, or you go to the pub and you get a nice little salad and a glass of wine or whatever. It doesn't have to cost the earth. But I think that this is really the week that says it's a lesson in just kind of allowing yourself to enjoy yourself. And really, the more that you do these little treats for yourself, the more that you'll start, instead of saying, I don't have it and I've got to save it and I've got to conserve it, the more you'll start saying, Capricorn, actually, you know, I've worked really hard this week. I think I want to just treat myself to maybe a $2 or a £2 nail varnish, you know, or I think I'll treat myself to a, you know, a nice bar of chocolate this week, or I think I'll treat myself to a nice glass of wine, or maybe even a nice cheeky bottle of wine, that type of thing. It doesn't have to cost the earth, but I really feel that you deserve a treat. And I think that you're denying yourself, because you need to avoid denying yourself. For some of you guys, don't deny yourself a drink. Sorry. But don't deny yourself a little bit of luxury, because it can't hurt. Even if it's $1, a pound, £5, $5, doesn't have to cost the earth. But stop being so stingy with yourself, because lack and a poverty consciousness encourages lack. And what you want to do is you want to encourage more abundance to come through. Let's have a look at what your spiritual advice is on this reading. What's the spiritual advice you have for Capricorn on this reading? Show me the spiritual advice you have for Capricorn. It says within the next few months, okay, you're going to have success. All right, so within the next few months, Capricorn, you'll have success and recovery. Because the recovery card is, so within the next few months, you're going to have success and recovery. Okay, showing up here. All right, so what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to have a look at your work reading. Okay, treat yourself, guys. Don't be so mean with yourself, man. You know, you're punishing yourself. You really are punishing yourself. I often see, you know, when we start to say we can't do this or we can't have that, it's a form of self-punishment, and you encourage more lack into your life, when in fact what you want to be encouraging is more abundance to come in. As long as it's not about being foolish with money, it's about just, you know, saying I deserve this. It doesn't have to cost the earth. Universe Spirit, show me work for Capricorn over the next few days, 16th to the 22nd of September. Show me work. Okay, so the Tower. I'm seeing probably a sudden change, sudden break as well. This could be suddenly leaving a job. Queen of Swords, so a sudden change. Some of you guys are leaving a job with the Queen of Swords energy, or there could be redundancies or something that suddenly happens. But the Queen of Swords, usually she leaves jobs when she shows up, and you're not the Queen of Swords because you are Capricorn. So I'm seeing a sudden change. Possibly somebody is leaving a job, or you're leaving a job perhaps with this Queen of Swords energy showing here. Possibly for something new with the Ace of Wands energy, a new job with the Ace of Wands energy showing here. New beginnings, more positive new beginnings with the Sun energy. Okay. Oh wow, and the Wheel of Fortune. So that's really good actually. What we've got here in the 5 cards is that sudden changes are coming in. I think that you guys are probably leaving a job here, the Queen of Swords energy, for a new job with the Ace of Wands. It's going to be a positive new beginning and could bring real fortune and, you know, changes for the better with the Wheel. So I'm seeing that suddenly some of you guys are probably going to be leaving one job for another, and this other job is going to be better for you because you've got changes for the better, more money with the Wheel of Fortune, positive new beginnings with that Sun energy. Lovely. Judgment, rebirth. So again, it's talking about changes. This is transformation, changes. It's ruled by Pluto, the planet of death and transformation. Okay, 7 of Wands. I'm seeing a change, a transformation coming in that puts you guys back in charge again with the 7 of Wands energy showing here. However, you do have the 7 of Swords energy. 7s usually mean choices within the tarot. You got a couple of 7s sitting in here. 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Okay, I think there's a radical change coming with the Judgment energy, and I think it's going to put you back in charge. The 7 of Swords, Hermit reverse. Okay, somebody's hiding something though. Somebody in work is hiding. 7 of Swords is usually the one way that you can read the 7 of Swords is deception within work. So underhanded behaviour and hidden agendas. Somebody's really going to great lengths to hide what their agenda is. I think there's an underhanded energy here, and there's somebody who's going to great lengths to hide that. The Hermit reverse means complete concealment. So I feel within work, somebody is, with the 7 of Swords energy, going to great lengths with that Hermit reverse to hide some form of underhanded behaviour showing up here. I feel that you are... It's interesting, but I actually feel that with the Judgment energy, there's a real kind of judgment being made. So when judgment shows up in a reading as well, this can be like somebody's making a sudden judgment on another individual. I get the impression that this might be you, Capricorn, because you're there with the 7 of Wands. Can you see how he's striking out at the 7 of Swords guy? So I get the impression that there's going to be a judgment here in work. Somebody who's striking out. It's somebody who's been hiding some form of a hidden agenda. So this Hermit is somebody who's been concealing some underhanded behaviour. I think this is I don't think it's you, Capricorn, but I do feel suddenly with Judgment, there's a judgment being made. I'm not going to say it's an argument, but certainly some strong words with the Judgment energy striking out at somebody's underhanded behaviour that they've been concealing with the Hermit in the reverse. I think somebody's been concealing some really quite underhanded behaviour, and I feel that you're going to be striking out at this person for some of you guys this week. 4 of Swords in the reverse. I'm seeing unrest happening here within work. Okay, I don't know what's going... I mean, it might not be you, it might be something that you experience, but what I'm getting is the top... I think there's 2 stories running here. Number 1, for some of you Capricorns in work, I'm seeing some sudden changes, kind of leaving a job. Tower is to leave. Sometimes when you get the Tower, though, it's like these unexpected kind of redundancies being made. If it's an unexpected redundancy and there's cuts being made with that Queen of Swords energy, don't worry, because this is a new beginning for you with the Ace of Wands energy. Okay, and it's really positive with the Sun, in which there's going to be changes for the better. So if there's an unexpected kind of, you're unexpectedly... let go of in work, Capricorn, don't worry, because this is going to bring you to a new beginning, and it's going to be really positive, and it's going to be better for you in the long run. Some of you guys might be making the decision with the Tower energy to leave the job with the Queen of Swords energy for a new job. It's a better job. It's got better potential, better possibilities with the Wheel as well. So this is changing for the better all round, either way. And some of you within work, I'm seeing a judgment coming. This is like, I'm seeing unrest with the Four of Swords in the reverse. I'm definitely seeing unrest with the Four of Swords in the reverse, okay? I'm seeing like an argument or some form of judgment, communication that's really very forceful with the Judgment energy, and somebody is striking out. This might be you striking out at somebody who's been underhanded within work. They've gone to great lengths to conceal that with the Hermit in the reverse. I'm seeing absolute unrest coming through with this, okay? And also Four of Swords in the reverse is somebody, Four of Swords reverse is somebody who is coming out of their slumber as well. So we've got that Hermit reverse. Hermits reverse keep secrets. I mean, they really keep secrets. They're really secretive. You wouldn't know. They're like blaming, what can we call them? CIA or something. They're like a CIA agent. They're able just to sift in and out of, you know, society without even being noticed. You know, they camouflage themselves very well. So I do feel that there's some unrest this week with the Four of Swords in the reverse. And also it could be, yeah, I just think that this is unrest with the Four of Swords in the reverse. But I'm seeing a massive, like, I don't know whether it's an argument or a real kind of forceful mode of, a very forceful argument or a very forceful debate or an argument or something like that happening. I don't know whether it's you, it might be something you just experience or see within the workplace, or it might be you that's doing it, or maybe it's somebody against you. But I'm seeing very forceful language with the Judgment energy. Somebody is striking in, Seven of Wands energy, in on someone who's been really deceptive and underhanded in work, and they've been really concealing this with the Hermit energy. But the Four of Swords could say as well, reverse, that this is definitely coming out. So it's almost like this person's, whoever this person is, the error of their ways is definitely catching up with them. It's really interesting. How interesting is that for work? Let's have a look at your love reading, Capricorn, for the week. Just get these cards back in like so. So, Universe Spirit, in a 10-card reading, can you show me what is the love reading saying for Capricorn this week in 10 cards? Capricorn, Six of Cups, the past is the Six of Cups energy showing up here. Queen of Swords. I feel that you're cutting away, though, from the past with the Queen of Swords. Or maybe this is somebody coming back from the past. Maybe this is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius individual. Six of Coins. I actually feel that you are cutting away from the past with that Queen of Swords, because Queen of Swords is all about emotional detachment. So I actually feel, Capricorn, you're emotionally detaching from the past. And I feel that because you're doing that, harmony is being restored. So it's readdressing the balance now. And you do have those 2 sixes in the reading as well. 2 sixes in a reading, a harmony being restored, balance being restored. So cutting away from the past and kind of, you know, everything is being brought back into balance and being restored here. 5 of Wands, though, confusion, anxiety, worry, Ace of Swords. I think that you're cutting away from worries here with this Ace of Swords, because the 5 of Wands is confusion and anxiety, but the Ace of Swords can be that we're cutting away from that. So I definitely feel with the first 5 cards, when I look at this, Capricorn, that there was somebody in the past or a situation in the past, but I feel that you're emotionally detaching from that with that Queen of Swords energy showing there. And I feel that you're readdressing the balance now with the 6 of Coins, and the 2 sixes are saying that balance is finally being restored. I feel that if you've been feeling hurt and confused and upset and angry and anxious with the 5 of Wands, I feel with the Ace of Swords energy, there's a mental breakthrough concerning this. So it's starting almost to understand the situation and see the situation. I don't feel that you're any longer emotionally invested in this. And it usually, if something's happened in a relationship and the relationship's ended, it's in the past, and then suddenly, you know, we've been upset or we've been very invested in that for a good while. Suddenly this Queen of Swords is really good to have, because she can emotionally desensitize herself. So this is all about desensitizing from the past, bringing more balances, and actually being able to see through a very confusing time. So it's cutting through the confusion and seeing things clearly. So this is the person that hurt you. The 5 of Swords is all about getting hurt in a relationship. 4 of Cups. I feel that the person that hurt you, you're no longer interested in with that 4 of Cups energy showing here, okay? Eight of Wands, there's movement and fast moving changes now. Four of Swords, some of you guys coming out of your slumber. Four of Swords in the reverse. But this can also be messages, somebody coming back as well with the Four of Swords in the reverse as well. So it could be that the person who hurt you possibly ghosted you with that Four of Cups or showed disinterest, coming back, contacting you. They're coming out of their time of slumber with the Four of Swords in the reverse showing here. Yeah, there's a return here. You've got Death reversed as well. Four of Swords reversed, Eight of Wands. I actually feel that somebody's coming back, Capricorn, in this reading. That's what I think's going on here. I think just as you forget someone, they're coming back. Because what we've got here is, number one, you guys are cutting away from the past. You've desensitized yourself emotionally. You're finally, the scales are now being brought back into balance. Two sixes here, harmony and balance is being restored. You were feeling anxious, but finally being able to cut yourself free from that, seeing things for what they truly are. And then suddenly the person who hurt you and rejected you with the Four of Cups energy, suddenly they're contacting you, coming out of their time of slumber and wanting probably to resurrect the relationship with the Death card in the reverse. Be careful of that energy, because just as you're over this person, unfortunately, they turn up like a bad penny. That's how it looks. Let's have a quick look at what the romantic advice is. What's the romantic advice for Capricorn on this reading? What is the romantic advice? What is the romantic advice? I've got the wrong card in there. Oh, okay. What is the romantic advice you have for Capricorn in love on this reading? Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. And can you show us work and finance? What is the advice for work and finance for Capricorn, please? Declutter is the advice. It says here, you'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others, what you may need, or who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. And finally, 3 cards through the answer deck. What is the advice you have for Capricorn through the answer deck in 3 cards? Okay, he says there's going to be peace. Okay. There's going to be peace with a lady here. It says here. There's going to be peace with a lady. Okay. Anxious. All right. So, it could be that there's going to be peace for a lady who was feeling anxious, or maybe you're the lady who was feeling anxious and you're going to have some peace. All right, that is your reading, guys, for the week. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. If you'd like your own personal reading, hit me up on the website details. It's in the comment section. Just click on that link and you go straight through to my website. Or the end screen has a link that you can click on as well. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.